I come to this magnificent house of worship tonight because my conscience leaves me no other choice. I join you in this meeting because I'm in deepest agreement with the aims and work of the organization which has brought us together, clergy and laymen concerned about Vietnam.
I had grown up knowing about Martin Luther King Jr. My father knew King, and my father knew King's parents, for that matter. He knew both families. My father was American Baptist clergy, and the first time I ever came with a camera anywhere near Dr. Martin Luther King was at Riverside Church. So that was his coming out when he spoke at Riverside Church. That was his coming out in terms of being anti-war. Many of the people, some of the other civil rights leaders were not in favor of him doing that because they didn't want to divide the racial equality movement. And that was a year to the day before he was assassinated in Memphis.
We were taking the black young men who had been crippled by our society and sending them 8,000 miles away to guarantee liberties in Southeast Asia, which they had not found in Southwest Georgia and East Holland. And so we have been repeatedly faced with the cruel irony of watching Negro and white boys on TV screens as they kill and die together for a nation that has been unable to seat them together in the same schools.
I just simply felt that what I could do to end the war was to convey visually to everybody else in the country, show that there were deeply committed people who were against the war, and I wanted to show them in good form.
And I knew that I could never again raise my voice against the violence of the oppressed in the ghettos without having first spoken clearly to the greatest purveyor of violence in the world today, my own government.
I mean, I was there with a Hasselblad and an 80 millimeter normal lens. I was a kid. I wasn't a kid, but I was 22 or so. I didn't have the range of equipment and so forth that I did later on. Now I look back on it and I'm astonished because I took one photograph of King speaking from in front, and then I went around and back and got that one kind of dramatic shot of him speaking from the back. And I'm not sure any other photographers thought about it. There were probably 6 or 7 other photographers around. My photographs are the ones that keep on showing up.
We will be marching for these and a dozen other names and attending rallies without end unless there is a significant and profound change in American life and policy.